Solon, I hope your bird is... Ooh, wait a minute. Time for a second. He runs over. Put your strings on me.
That's right. This puppet falls to the ground and I put the strings on Tenrir.
Good. Technically, Solomon counts as the bird and himself and Joel, so... Oh god, this will be beautiful. Alright, so who does this serving thing first?
Well, it's a matter of pleasantries to allow the guest to serve first, so that would be you.
Okay, he kind of like...
Just make sure you're hitting the chord, he says.
He gulps and kind of mutters under his breath again. The burb hearing. Oh, gotta practice would have made this easy. No, I kind of just whiffed it.
Tenrir, you're like, alright, I do this like a sword, right? And you swing so hard that the racket hits the ground and just fucking shatters. Wimbledon is like... Did you,
I meant to do that. Sorry.
Here, take this one.
Saldra, you should take the pieces of those. You can cast Mending, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Someone just gathers up the pieces and takes over here and just starts casting, arranges them, starts casting Mending.
Tenor is just kind of like bright red.
So you want to cast Hex now?
Yes.
That might be a good idea.
Disadvantage on strength checks.
What do I have to do against Hex? Is there anything?
Who would
you
have thought
Nothing. It just happens.
It just
Who would have
happens.
thought that our first Magister match would be a tennis match?
I know, right? Tenor kind of like just picks up the ball again. It's just like, is that your point then?
No. No, you just have to try again.
God damn. Okay. Tosses it up and attempts.
Wimbledon's first clone misses the ball as it comes over, and he defers to his second clone, which is him. Who barely nicks it and sends it back over to you.
Burb!
Alright, I try and hit it.
I believe in you, Burb.
The burb tries and swing at it, but it's too low.
Oh no. Tenrir, go.
Oh god.
Tenrir gets it,
This is strangely intense.
Oh god.
sends it back over.
I cast blindness.
Fucking hell, alright, con save again? Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Which one? Is it an AoE or is it a target?
It's a target. This one's not concentration. Hex is concentration.
Which one?
The one closest to me.
Okay, so
So
is that also
not
the one with
original.
Hex on him?
No, that's the other one.
They have a
Wimbledon-
blinded condition.
Wimbledon has a moment of realization. It's like, oh, you would blind my extension, wouldn't you? And he just looks over with his own eyes. Shame that I'm myself.
Alright, he's like me in that sense. That makes sense.
Oh fuck!
And this one pushes through the cloud of blindness as the other Wimbledon accesses his eyes and sends it rocketing back in your direction.
Oh, Tenry.
Solomon!
Alright, I'm gonna try and get it.
There's no way I can get this. Oh god. I cast Eldritch Blast on it. Try to send it back. I'm gonna try to send it back with Eldritch Blast.
What are we doing? What is the
Wait, he's okay.
No, it's great.
Sure.
Alright, so Tenry raises his hand and unleashes an Eldritch Blast, catapulting the ball, flying up so high, you can't see it anymore. It's just gone. Wimbledon stares up. It's like, huh.
As everyone just stares up in silence, I just say, "Did we win?"
Huh.
Um,
That went a lot different than I had planned.
you wanna... Okay, look, here's a suggestion. Try not doing that.
I was trying to mimic you a little bit.
When did I shoot an Eldritch Blast at it?
What's an Eldritch Blast?
That's the spell you
It's
just
what I
used.
taught you.
What?
Okay, even I know that.
That's what it's called? I thought it was just weird. I thought it was just called weird black energy stuff.
You all hear a witch in the distance.
Live and learn. Live and learn. So your point then, I would say.
Yeah, you sent it into the stratosphere, Sonny.
Alright, so
The what?
that's yeah, 15-0.
15-0.
Alright.
At least he has disadvantage on strength checks.
He bounces the ball up and down, basically. Alright, so now I'm gonna demonstrate, and he pulls back his racket. You want to hit the ball with the racket, and he sends it back towards you.
I'm gonna
Come on, disadvantage.
I'm gonna attempt once he hits it.
Oh, and he fucking fails, and it hits the net and bounces back into his court. He looks down at it. Right. You're supposed to get it anyway. 15-15, my bad. And he mage hands the ball back towards you.
I miss being able to do certain things. He kind of like
This is quite just.
he kind of like holds the ball and like grunts, and he's like, nope, can't do it. Damn it. Tosses it up and tries to serve it.
Okay, you get a decent serve over the net. Wimbledon is ready to knock it back. Crit fails! He loses concentration on his clone, and it actually poops out of existence for a moment.
Nice.
Wimbledon looks back and forth. Shit! Grabs the ball out of the air, and is barely able to knock it back in your direction.
Go
He's just
Solomon!
giggling.
Alright, let's do it. Bird!
Solomon hits it. Wimbledon's like, fuck, as he sends it over, starts summoning a bunch of extra rackets, and is gonna just basically make a fan of them and try and hit it back. With all 5 rackets at once, he launches it in your direction.
I was gonna see if I could do something while he does the fan attack.
Sure, what are you doing?
While he's doing the fan attack, Terry would have held up his hand again. And right above where the ball was, hoping he would kind of knock it down, boom, Eldritch Blast again. Hoping it would, like,
Knock it
hit into the
downwards?
beam. Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, I want you to make an intelligence check to calculate the angular velocity of this tennis
makes
ball.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
If you fuck up at all, it's going off course.
Fuck!
You
Probably
fucked
going
up! Bird was not able to hit it. Bird, make a reflex save to dodge out of the way of the Eldritch Blast coming your direction. Alright, you're able to dodge as the Eldritch Blast impacts the side of the tennis ball. And it just sends it burrowing down into the floor of your court.
It's just kind of flying, and it's like, huh. Alright then.
Well, still learning that. I was hoping to get that on his side.
He twirls around his racket a little bit. It's like, alrighty, I see. You're going for more advanced tactics.
I can't do cool things like you guys. Like, this is all I got.
I mean, hey, that was pretty cool. It didn't
He
have the
snaps his
outcome.
finger, and runs over and grabs Solomon. Runs back over, jumps up, grabs the bird, puts Solomon on top of it.
Alright.
Solomon?
I'm like, I mean, it's still the same person, so...
Now, whatever are you trying?
Tanner's like, I trust you. Should I grab a
Alright.
second racket?
I think it's okay. Let's do this. Let's figure it out.
Alright, I trust you, 100%.
Let's do this. I'm holding the racket with both hands.
Tanner is holding his. It's like, okay, we got this. Maybe.
Wimbledon smirks. Alright, if you say so. And he tosses the ball up and then tosses the racket up again alongside the mage hand and is gonna try and instantly spike it down.
Flying up, I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna hit it at such an angle where it can try and keep the force, but go into his court.
The ball comes flying down.
Oh,
Solomon's not able to stop it. The ball keeps going past.
Alright, Tenry, try and hit it.
About to hit the floor.
come on, Solomon!
Alright, oh wait, I was gonna
Oh,
say
you
a
can-
thing. I was gonna say that with the strings on him, I'm gonna try and pull him towards the more correct direction in a way, kinda kind of guide his hand a bit.
Okay, roll with advantage then, Richard.
Oh shit, alright, one more roll. One more roll. Come on, good.
Oh,
It's the
Nope.
turn.
You get pulled and it actually pulls you off course a little bit. And the ball bounces back up and over your heads. I'm gonna give you one more chance to hit it. Because it
Yep.
bounces pretty high.
Yeah, I figured. All right,
I believe in
let's
you.
try. I'm gonna see if I can spike it down.
Oh god.
Ooh, Tenrir!
Tanner like digs his feet and tries to jump up. Come on.
Oh my god, please. No!
Ah!
The ball goes sailing over you and out of the court.
Ah! God damn it.
45-30, folks!
Uh,
Wimbledon just whistles.
Oh.
Mage hands the ball back over to himself. Now, just to be fair, he says, and he looks over at you. This has been one of the best games of tennis I've played in my life. So no matter how this goes, he says, it's been a fantastic pleasure. Wimbledon launches the ball up and gives it a hearty swing, and sends it careening over towards Solomon.
God, I believe in you, Solomon.
Solomon meets it and bounces it back over to the double, who's gonna take a normal swing. He actually misses.
Oh my god.
Normal Wimbledon dives
on.
over
Come on,
and tries to take a hit at it. Oh, he had crit and then fucking hell. He grabs it out of the air and swings it back towards you.
all right,
And he hurries to get back in position.
I'm gonna see if I can fly over and get it.
I believe in you, Solomon.
Oh no, I missed. All right.
At least we've got the strings.
Yeah, I do the strings.
Strings, please.
You know,
Uh,
it bounces on the floor and goes flying past you two.
Ah, dang it. I was gonna say, if it was still in the air, can I see if I can fly out?
It's
Toward
right
him, see if I
here
can
in
hit it.
the air. You have one chance to do anything.
All right. Can it be a deck save? If
Sure.
Cool. I'm good at though. I have an idea. I'm going to jump and then just put the racket on my bird, have the bird fly over and try and hit it.
Great, that's amazing. Giving the bird extra strength, Solomon leaps up off the bird and sends the bird flying over. Roll with advantage because that's badass.
All right. Cool.
Come on.
Ooh!
You did it!
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Solomon leaps off the bird goes over and hits the ball back with a force unlike anything ever. Solomon, the ball
Alright.
goes past you as you're midair. Do you want to do something?
I'm not sure if this is against the rules, but I kind of want to just like with my hands see if I can spike it like a volleyball, kind of.
You can pull a racket, buddy.
I could. Can I pull the racket up and then try and spike
Yes, yes, you can.
it? All right, I do that.
Toss the racket up for him as he pulls.
Alright.
I believe in you.
Oh, man. This ball is on fire, literally, and it's coming towards Wimbleclone. Wimbleclone, just wide-eyed. Fuck. Great fails. The ball goes right through him, poofing him. Other Wimbledon dives to the side and is gonna deck save to try and
And
get
Eldritch
the ball.
Blast into his tennis racket.
And he misses completely. You Eldritch Blast, the blast pings off the side of the rocket and just flies into infinity. As the ball goes flying past Wimbledon and clatters into the other ones. You actually see like a bead of sweat on his brow and he looks over. That was incredibly well played tennis.
Holy crap! He just Tanner holds a hand up to Solomon. Holy crap!
I high five.
We have entered what's known as a deuce. I wasn't going to explain this unless it happened, but here it is. The winner has to win 2 bouts in a row. Otherwise, the deuce resets.
Oh god, are you ready for this, Solomon?
Yes. No. But yes.
Solomon,
Mage hands you a ball.
Solomon, can you fly up a little bit and then
Fly up.
pull me? I want to try to do what he did with that mage hand.
All right.
Spike it hard.
I fly over to his back, and I I'm going to kind of put my bird on him and also flap my wings up while I pull him up for a serve.
Oh my god, the double serve.
And then immediately afterward, I'm gonna kinda just fly back to my position, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, just pull me up and then drop me. Anything special
Yeah.
for this?
Double 13!
All 13s!
Tenru sends it over the net.
I fly back over to my position.
Tenru, like, lands
Whichever
back
one's
down,
about to hit it.
God.
Oh, never mind.
Fucking hell! Wimbledon just like, he was too amazed by the fact that you pulled off his own technique and the ball just bounces past him.
Yes!
He looks amazed. Well, advantage you.
Alright,
It tosses the ball over. One more bout and you win it.
let's do this.
That's the question. I saw the others do this. I've seen him do it. Can I cast a spell through this tennis racket?
Through the tennis racket? Yeah.
He quickly kind of walks over to the side. Someone hurry up and give me another tennis racket.
Here, take mine.
He grabs it and shoves it like in the waistband of his pants a little bit. And then he's like, wait, no. Pulls it out, hooks it onto a little strap on the side, walks back over. He's like, I hope this works. As his hand starts to glow with that dark energy. As he tries to put it into the racket.
Roll add 8 for Eldritch Racket.
Ooh.
He said roll an 8?
Add an 8.
Oh god, add an 8.
Roll.
Oh god, that saved it!
Jeez.
Yeah.
So you send the ball over with an incredible eldritch force. The ball is now, like, basically covered in black smoke as Wimbleclone is going to take a swing at it. Wimbleclone knocks it back over towards Solomon.
I believe in you,
Alright.
Solomon.
Let's see if I can do it.
Solomon it just barely hits the ball. Back over the net and down to normal Wimbledon. And he knocks it over towards Tenrir.
Tenru's still trying to charge this thing with that energy if he can. It's like, oh god.
Fucking hell, just barely hits it again towards Wimbleclone, who just barely hits it towards Solomon.
This is intense.
God, Solomon, I believe in you.
Solomon
yes!
gets a big meaty hit, goes for the spike.
Come on.
Tenru unclips the other tennis racket and grabs it into his other hand. And he's gonna charge the energy into them and just looks up to Solomon. Whenever he hits it back, Solomon! Combo move!
Combo move.
Combo move!
Is this even?
Oh, Wimbledon flubs it though. It bounces, and he, seeing, whirls around, watches the ball fly behind it. He whips around and basically snaps his fingers. Wimbleclone teleports behind him.
What?
Yes!
With the racket in the air, ready to hit it back towards you. Oh, he sends it back.
Alright.
Just barely.
Okay, so when I try and hit it, I'm gonna aim for the area where Wimbleclone was.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright?
That's really good. Tenrir, add your team attack to it.
Yeah, team attack.
God.
What is this group?
Combo.
Tenru tries to pull a move that he saw Wimbledon do earlier as he grabs the two rackets and has been charging it with the Eldritch Energy and does a spin on it, hopefully.
Oh my god, spins around, roll with advantage, and add 8.
Come on.
Alright, come on, I believe in us!
Oh my god! The dual 16s! That's enough to launch the ball back over into the location. Wimbleclone falls onto the floor after having been teleported up and lands on its back. It's just Wimbledon in the court. He stares you in the eye before sidestepping, trying to get the last hit. He meets it, launches it back over.
Alright.
Solomon!
If I can get it.
Solomon, spin me like crazy!
No! I spin Tenrir like crazy.
Pulling the strings to spin him like a top.
Yup.
Yeah!
10 top! 10 top! In an escalating game of 10 top, launches it back over the net. Wimbledon is like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Throws the racket in a last-ditch effort to stop the ball.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
With the disadvantage.
He hits it! His racket goes careening! It comes back towards Solomon!
Alright.
He has nothing if you hit this.
The nat 20!
The most intense game of tennis ever!
Solomon, how do you hit this back at him?
Like dive bomb on the bird and try and spike it down into near the center and then just toss it away.
Oh my god. Solomon, you watch as Wimbledon's eyes widen and then he just grins as the ball bounces and flies out of his court. With no racket and no clone, he had nothing to stop it.
I'm just like, I just fall to the ground like, oh my god.
Tenru also falls. He doesn't vomit, luckily. As he just collapses, he's like, oh, okay. The world is spinning.
Sandra kind of comes over and gives Tenru a head pat. Well done.
Holy
Very well done.
That was the best fucking tennis match
drop
ever.
X.
Tenru, I had no idea you were so good at tennis.
I'm not.
Well, you did better than I did, so...
Well, I'm gonna be fair. You beat me, Wimbledon says, walking over. I want to say fair and square, but he looks over at Kiana. Well, I'll say it was fair enough.
to be fair, Wimbledon, you did bring magic into our match.
Also, you're kind of like that was kind of just evening the playing field a bit.
He shrugs his
Can I
shoulders.
just say, I don't know how I did that thing with the thing.
It was awesome.
Regardless, Wimbledon bows. So, you have beaten my challenge.
Yay!
Woo!
And you all know what that means.
I guess the key.
Yes, Spin Boy, it does mean that.
Spit boy.
God,
He wanders on over.
He kind of like
I,
slowly gets up, rubbing his face.
I'm
That's the
Once you were
wonder.
knocked prone, I'm gonna get up and then use my reaction to just stand you up before I dispel the strings. I walk over and I'm like, oh my god, that was cool.
How
So,
the hell did I even do? Derek like puts the racket down and pulls out his sword and like tries to put the Eldritch Blast into it like he did the racket. Just like, how did I even do that?
I don't know, but it was awesome.
the magic sort of sputters up the blade, but doesn't go very far. It seems to be much harder to go through a blade than a tennis racket.
Are those tennis
I
rackets
think-
especially? I want one.
Wimbledon's like, oh yeah, no, these things are like built to be imbued with magic. That's kind of how mages play tennis.
I want one. But in a
Sure.
sword.
He says, but are you sure you don't want your prize first?
Yes, please.
Yes.
He walks over, as I promised, and he looks side to side to check that no one else is near. May it bring about the end of this horrid extermination. He hands forward the glowing blue racket that was in his hand.
Oh,
I
of
knew it!
course.
It was the racket!
Derek just like pokes.
Tenor,
and,
this
like,
is all you.
well, I mean, technically Solomon too.
Hey, you're the one who came up with most of the strategies. I played a part, but it was mostly you.
What does it do?
He says, well, it makes you really good at tennis. Not really, actually. He says, frankly, I think the only power it has is it enhances illusion magic. So if you wield this thing, your illusion magic, it's slightly stronger.
Tanner kind of just like looks at everyone and then
If we
himself.
if we give it to Frank, will that increase his stats?
I
Frank
don't
now, is he
know.
your illusion friend?
If he was elf or anything else, his ears would be drooping. As he kind of just like looks at his hands, like, oh, illusion magic. Frank is the friend that's kind of an illusion or divination or whatever. One of you should use that, since I'm a one-trick pony.
Kind of jump up and I'm like, but that was intense.
It was very much so.
So you got the Wimbledon's racket. It is a tennis racket that looks immaculately well crafted, glows with a faint blue energy, and has a gemstone inlaid in the
Here,
handle.
Solon, you can give it to him.
Yeah, I'll carry it. I hold up the racket I was using, and I'm like, I'm taking this too, if you don't mind.
Everybody, you're discussing like the match and what has happened thus far, and then you notice something a little bit off. Tenrir, especially you. Tenrir, you on the ground around you, in the floor, you notice like a little glowing red light.
What the heck is that?
What?
Kind of looks down at him, kind of like reaches out a hand. What the hell?
As you try and reach it, it like darts away from you a little bit.
What?
I step towards it.
It doesn't seem interested in whatever you're doing. It's just fucking around with Tenrir.
That's...
What the hell? Does anyone else see this weird thing?
Everybody sees it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh.
looking.
It sort of starts circling around you, Tenrir.
Wimbledon, do you
Circling.
know anything about this?
He looks at it. I have absolutely no idea. Kid,
What the heck?
are you linked to something?
I mean, he looks at his hand. I'm linked to two things.
That looks like a linking spell, he says as it starts to whirl around you.
What does
Wait,
it
what?
do?
It's just magic that relates to linking either through consciousness, through emotion, through location, that sort of thing. It links to people.
Tenor kind of like, his eyes
Tenor,
go
get out of
wide
there.
for a moment. Abraxas?
The stuff starts to spin around you more and more. You remember very well what happened with Abraxas. It involved a orange flame of sorts. This doesn't seem to be the same type of situation.
Can I look at Riley
Can
and then
you
turn
ask?
Riley towards Tenrir and be like, planar magic?
Yeah, I guess, maybe, no, definitely not.
No? No? Okay, good.
Not planar magic.
How about you ask your new hand buddy?
The magic spins and whirls faster and faster and kind of just coalesces into a singular point directly under your feet, Tenrir.
Where is this you're doing?
This is not me.
He takes a slight step back for a second. Like,
It follows underneath your feet as you move. Do you folks have anything that would want to, I don't know, hunt you down and kill you for any reason?
Yes, quite a few
yeah.
things.
I don't
Okay.
know, actually.
Does it have magical aptitude? By chance. The things you're thinking of right now.
What's
yes.
magic? I don't have magical aptitude.
Not you, the thing after
Are you
us.
trying to hunt yourself? Look, okay, that's confusing. Anyway, Wimbledon says, we need to get out of here, probably. If that is malicious, it's a bad thing. If it's not malicious, it'll find us, but we should get to a safe place.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Run back to Gumption.
And
Run
at
back to
this
Gumption.
moment, everybody, you hear an ear-splitting howl.
Oh,
From somewhere deep in the city comes the scream of a creature you would have to imagine is massive.
Oh no.
Yep, no, we're out of here.
Yeah, Wimbledon looks back and forth. All right, everybody, follow me! And he starts sprinting out of the court.
Sure. Damn it.
Still holding tennis racket.
Run, Tenrir.
Tenor grabs a tennis racket from the ground
Yeah.
as he kind of.
I have my familiar runs along.
All right, everybody, you go back down and you're running along, and you, Tenrir specifically, you feel like a sense of almost like peppers, maybe like hot sauce in the air. It's spicy, it's hot, it's kind of boiling. You're not really sure what it is, but it feels like it's all around.
Does anyone else feel that or taste that?
No.
Huh.
Might be a side effect of whatever's tracking you. Don't know what it could be.
We should just keep running.
Yep, no, that's a good idea.
Commence with the running.
He runs this way, and as he does, you all hear a tremendous howl down this way. It seems to be getting much closer.
No, we are leaving. We are leaving now. We have what we need. We need to get out of here now. No unnecessary risks.
But we have to... These people...
All of the people are looking around, worried at the sound that's coming this way.
So just to see, everyone, come with me if you want to live.
Tenru, like, pulls out Rufus and,
I look at Soldier and I'm like, I think that you seriously overestimate the amount of people that the Gumption could fill.
Yeah.
You are the one underestimating, my friend. I've lived there my entire life.
Yeah, and
There's-
I've seen it. It's
Yeah.
small.
Oh, it's not
Anyway,
always,
Let's
go
come
so.
over
Another
funny.
time. I'll tell you later. You gotta go.
Tenru chucks the skull of Rufus to Solomon,
Wait,
and he's
what?
just like,
I
take
grab
Solomon, take it. It wants me. You guys fucking go.
No, we're not
Bishop,
leaving
the
you.
fuck?
Come on, you guys. You know that I am a good hider, and also I can run.
So now that you're apparently being tracked? You're
Yeah.
tracked?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've ran for a lot of my life. Now go.
I don't know if
Okay.
this is the stupidest man I've ever met.
Who's currently holding Rufus?
Solomon.
I am.
I retrieve Rufus from Solomon.
Oh, hello.
Here, take Rufus and get back as soon as you can.
But, okay, but I don't know if that skull knows the Gumption.
I ask Riley, do you?
I mean, yeah, of course. I've been
Okay,
there
we're fine.
many times.
Go, let's go.
Go. Fine,
I
go.
looked
I'll
at her
get
and
there
I-
as soon as I can.
Come back safe. I don't want to lose you.
Alright, you folks know the way. Sir, Tenrir,
Yeah,
do you want a hiding spot?
sure.
And he grabs your hand. Alright, come on, quickly, this way. Folks, it's been a pleasure. I wish you the greatest of luck.
Good luck. Tenor, stay safe.
Yep, you get all these people safe.
Everyone, this way.
Wait, sorry, you're saying everybody in the market?
Yeah.
They're just kind of looking around confused.
Oh, they're under the spell.
Oh,
Wimbledon?
Wimbledon looks back and forth. He snaps his fingers like, and a magical circle appears like in front of this guy. This takes a little bit to disenchant. And as he says this, you hear a tremendous commotion down this way as something tears through the caution tape and rears its head into the
Oh,
clearing.
Jesus.
Damn, too late.